Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vexrapopple or Salam, or Vex as I like to be called. I am here to tell you this is the boring introductory video for this new web series I am planning on making, where I will be going to random places around Australia, well, mostly between the Sydney and Melbourne range, but because any further than that really stretches my budget. But I do plan on doing some further ones. In fact, my pilot episode is going to be in Brisbane, and I'm getting off topic already. Anyway, my series is about me going to random places around Australia, finding people like you, or him, or her, or maybe even that guy, and playing board games with them. That's pretty much it. I see, the reason I'm making this series is I like playing new games. But everybody I know who likes games likes the same games. Every week, it's this. Every week, it's that. Same people, same games. I don't get to learn new shit, which upsets me here. So, this is a method for me to go out with brand new strangers and play games and almost certainly get my ass kicked on a regular basis. Where am I going to go, you may ask? Well, for the first 2 months or so, excluding the pilot episode, I'm going to be focusing around camp. After that, it very much depends on people like you. You see, I intend to pretty much leave it up to audience participation to pick my next locations. I want to try and get places sorted out within the next month. Well, in a month in advance, I will consider any public location. I say public. I will also consider most private locations conditionally. Because you see, if I were there watching this video, I'd think, let's so this, lose that, and I would send off a list of impossible places. Places he knew that I couldn't go. So, Mr. Other Me out there, if you suggest a private location for me to do an episode, you have to A, be the person who owns said private establishment and can grant me permission to go there, or B, get the permission your own damn self. It'll have to be a really interesting private place for me to actually get the permission myself, especially since I'm not going to really go to anywhere I don't think I'm going to get people to want to play with. Now, suggestions will be prioritized. Oh yeah, you can find me at Vexrapopple, VEXRAPPLE on Twitter, and I'm setting up a Facebook page. That's not quite up yet. I will put the details in the video when I post this. I'm going, basically, if you submit an episode idea, an episode location idea, I will prioritize it if it is a place I've yet been to, if you include a picture, if the picture actually looks good. Picture of the place, not of your genitalia. Genitalia will lose you, please. If you have a specific game you want to play, if I have yet to play a specific game that you have suggested, now you can probably work out some of these things rank much higher than others. For example, the more specific, the higher you generally rate. I've already said, consider anywhere. You want to suggest a clothing optional beach? I'll go to clothing optional beach. You want to suggest a kindergarten? If you can get the kindergarten teacher's permission, I will freaking go to a kindergarten. I will play, I don't know, patient, oh no, patience, snap with the toddlers, I don't care. As long as you think there will be an audience there, I will do it. But, why did you mention that? Well, I am doing this little series out of my own pocket. I have yet to monetize these videos, I have no plans of monetizing these videos, and I rather doubt anyone will bother to sponsor anything made by me. Which means I have to do these in the budget allowed to me outside of my living expenses and covered by my day job. So yeah, at the moment the Canva episodes are going to be costing me about $100 an episode. People who, as I said, most of the places I will be accepting will probably be within the Melbourne to Sydney semicircle, which is about day trip, weekend trip for me. So if you suggest anywhere further than that, I will keep it on board. I have been known to plan holidays around ridiculously simple and stupid notions, and frankly, basing a holiday around filming an episode of this series isn't that big a stretch for me. In fact, I'm going up to Queensland purely to watch a movie. Sure, I've had it out to other things, such as filming a pilot episode. I'm hoping to go to a Dungeons and Dragons night, in a video game related bar if they're holding one. I thought it was a weekly event, now it looks like it might be monthly, and that means I'm not screwed, but you know, I'll still go to the video game related bar because I've been there before. It's awesome! And anybody who knows the Princeton knows what I'm talking about there. I'm gonna ramble. I ramble. It is a bad habit. Anyway, I will be including in the video description my Twitter account, as I said, @VexRepublic, my email address for this series, and also, when I get set up, my Facebook link. Now, I'm not going to tell you, as some of you may have guessed, Vex or Vex Republic is not the name I was born with. I am not going to come out and say my name is Joe Smith on this series. Nor am I especially going to tell you where I live. I will be... But if you think you work out, if I, let slip enough times and you work out roughly where I am, and you happen to be in the area, don't laugh. But what you might want to do is message me privately. I have no personal objections to doing a episode in my home area. I have no plans on doing an episode in my home area, but if somebody happens to message me saying, "Hi, I'm in town for a week, would you like to do a games night?" I will generally say, yeah, outside of my work requirements, naturally. Now, a big prioritization on locational suggestions. If I would like to mostly film the episodes in scenic locales, at the moment I am filming from overlooking a quaint little town. Isn't it pretty? So, I get the camera. It's probably going to be Regatta Point, where they got that fountain in the and I'm going to try and get one good view of the telecom tower. I'm going to be putting up some posters around Canberra when I go up there next week, showing the locations and dates of my first few episodes. Also, if you happen to track me, if you happen to run into me by coincidence, know who I am, any of that bullshit, you will notice I am wearing a fancy jacket. There is a very distinctive pair of pants that go with said jacket. If I am not wearing either, approach at own risk. I may do the show in a happy, cheerful, kind of spirit, but in real life, I am an antisocial, angry little so-and-so. I have no problem discussing the show online, but if you come up to me, a complete stranger comes up to me out of the blue and starts talking at me, like I'm supposed to know them, I am going to get very aggressive and very defensive. I will not get anything out of it. So please, be very careful before approaching me when I'm not in costume. Wow, 8 minutes. This video is going to be a lot quicker than I thought it would. I've covered how you submit locations, prioritization for beautiful scenery and photos. I've given you my Twitter account, my email address will be in the link. Prioritization on people who have games they want to play, specific games they want to play, especially if those are games I've never played before. Remember, this whole series is because I am a selfish little so-and-so who wants to go out and play new games with complete strangers. If you can feed in new places, if you can feed any of those addictions, you are going to prioritize yourself in my little business of, will I do an episode there? Will I do an episode there? Twitter and Facebook is probably going to be where I'm going to be keeping most of my update of where and when I'm going to be doing an episode. For this series to last more than the first 2 months, I'm going to need to start hearing back from you. Hopefully I'll get a boost of people after the pilot episode. I am getting some rather nice guests for that. I would never have expected them to say yes. Here's hoping I don't balls it up completely. But, if you live in the Sydney to Melbourne radius, tell me. Email me, Twitter me, Facebook. Vex Republic, or Solana. Or Vex for sure. Or Vexra, depending. Or, if I'm feeling really pomposing up myself, the Vexer. Pretty sure that's about it. So, I'm going to go home, I'm going to check this video for sound quality, and I will probably then post it up on YouTube. Next weekend, about the 1st, I will be going out and filming the pilot episode in Brisbane. That episode should be up on YouTube about a week later, assuming I don't completely balls up the editing process. And I should be filming the second episode a week after that in Canberra. So probably about the 13th, 12th, I don't know. I'd have to look at a calendar. But anyway, yeah, I will be putting some posters up around Canberra. I shall also be announcing on the episode itself where my first few episodes are going to be. I doubt anyone's going to be watching this video all the way through to this point, but please write in. And again, if I'm not in the costume, be very careful about approaching me. I will curl up into a defensive little ball and just wait for the screaming to go away. Have a nice day.